Hey guys, Tom with BuyMeAniPhone.com back at you today, and today we're just kind of doing the intro to this video in the den, and then we'll be moving out to the garage. If you guys remember, we did the unboxing of the Craftsman AssureLink garage door opener, and I kind of wasn't sure if I was going to do all the videos at once or if I was going to break them up. Well, as it turns out, you guys don't want to watch like a half an hour video, so we're going to break them up. We broke them up into unboxing. Now this one is going to be the assembly of the unit itself. Okay, then we will do an installation, and then we'll do a review. So it's going to be kind of a 4, maybe 5-part kind of series of how you unbox, assemble, install, and work the Craftsman AssureLink garage door opener. We're going to move out to the garage, and I hope you guys enjoy the assembly of the Craftsman AssureLink garage door opener. Go check them out. It's www.craftsman.com, and go check out all the AssureLink products. And I want to thank Craftsman for sending this garage door out. So without further ado, let's go to the garage. Talk to you guys soon. Okay guys, so step one is to put the rail system together. So what we're going to do first is we've got the trolley, and we've got the inner trolley. So what we're going to do is first we're going to take these two portions here, and we're going to slide these in just like that. Okay, very simple, very easy. Okay, the inner trolley has these 4 white kind of rails in there, kind of protection pads. The outer trolley looks just like that. We're going to take the inner trolley and slide it right into the outer trolley. So we're going to put that down. Next we have 5 rails. 4 of these rails look like this rail. They're pretty standard rails, okay? But the 5th rail looks like this, okay? It has this opening right here. So you're gonna want the window there, and there's 2 holes. There's 1 hole at the top and 1 hole at the bottom. The hole at the top is bigger than the one at the bottom. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wanna leave that one on top, okay, and keep the smaller one on the bottom. Now, you may be wondering, Tom, why do we have a screwdriver in this hole? Okay, we're gonna use that as a temporary stop for the trolley. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the trolley and we're gonna put it on the rail just like that. Okay, very simple, very easy. Okay. So now, as you can see, okay, let's get in frame there. As you can see, we've got a temporary stop there. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the other 4 rails and we're gonna put them all together, and they're gonna clip with these clips here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of speed up the video. We're gonna put this in here. We'll show you the first one. As you can see, we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it right in the end there. And there we go. So now we've got those together. We're gonna put the other 4 together, and then we'll have all 5 together. So we'll be right back. Okay guys, so now as you can see, we have the entire rail assembled. We kind of propped it up for just for convenience. We've got all 4 rails, and we've got the motor over there, and that is kind of holding onto the top rail. So we've got all 5 rails together with the trolley, and now we will move on to step 2. Okay guys, so the next step in this process is we're going to take the 1/4 inch by 20 by 1 1/3 inch bolt, which looks just like this here. Okay, there's 2 of these in the package. And we're gonna take this lock nut. There are 2 of these lock nuts in the package. And we're gonna put it right here through this hole at the end, okay, the opposite end of the trolley. Okay, and we're gonna turn this over a little bit. And we're gonna put that nut in there. And the instructions say specifically, tighten it, but do not over tighten. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tighten, but we're not gonna over tighten. Okay, so that's about tightened up there. Then the next part of this process, we're going to move that down for a second, is to remove these 2 bolts in the motor here. So we're going to remove these 2 bolts with our ratchet. And they're not very tight, guys, so you can probably do those with your fingers. Okay, we're going to remove those 2 bolts, put them right there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our U-bracket, okay, which looks just like this, And we're going to take this and we're going to put it down just like that. As you can see, those two holes match up with the bolt holes. So that what we're going to do is we're going to take the bolt holes, the bolts, put them back in the bolt holes. Bolt holes, bolt holes. And a little bit more tricky doing this on camera than if we were not. Okay, those are all tightened up there. Move that a little bit. Okay. So now we've got that taken care of. We've got that, we've got that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to align the rail with the top of the motor unit and slide the rail into the U-bracket. So we're going to go just like this. Okay, so as you can see, now we've got the rail in. That piece stopped it there, the bolt and the nut there. So now we've got the rail on the motor. So that is step 2. We will be back for step 3. Okay guys, so here is step 3. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the belt first, okay? Put it through the window here, okay? Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our trolley, okay? Put our trolley in there. Take our bolt and a lock washer and a bolt from the pile of hardware, obviously. We're going to put the bolt through there, put the lock washer and the bolt on the bottom. And then we're going to take the same bolt that we used at the other end. Okay, so it's this funny looking bolt as well as a lock washer there. And we're going to bolt that in there. So really easy. So, and then we're not going to do anything else. That is step 3. So we're going to take the belt here, put it in there with the ribs facing in. Okay. Then slide your trolley in there, put the bolt through, put the lock washer and the washer and the nut on the back, tighten it up. Take this nut here, same one as we used on the back end, with a lock washer and tighten that up. And that is it for step 3. Pretty simple stuff, guys. So we're going to move on to step 4. Okay guys, here is the first part of step 4. Okay, we're going to do this in 2 separate spots because quite honestly, we've got a couple different places to go and we're just going to do it in a couple different areas. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this part of the belt here and you're just going to slide it and put it right into that hole there. Okay, and you're going to pull the trolley right up against a screwdriver, and this is why we have the screwdriver in there. Next, we're going to unravel the belt, okay, and we're going to bring it all the way to the sprocket down here. Now make sure that the teeth are in on the sprocket and make sure that they engage the sprocket. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring the belt all the way back up here. Okay. And we're going to assemble this end of the belt along with the trolley. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it right here. I'm going to put the camera back on the tripod and we'll show you how this is done. So we'll be right back. Okay guys, so here we have the second part of step 4. And what we're going to do here, and we're going to have to move this over just a little bit. Okay, we're going to take the end of the belt and what is called the trolley threaded shaft. Okay? And we have this master link here. Okay, just like you see on a bicycle. So let's pick this up. Okay, here is the, let's get it in the frame here. Oh, there it is. There is a master link just like on a bicycle. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this part of the master link here and focus it up. And we're going to put it into this end of the belt. Okay, as you can see, that is the end of the belt. And we're going to take the trolley threaded shaft and we're going to put it right there. Okay, next we're going to flip it over and we're going to take this part of the master link and we're going to put it right there like that. Now we're going to take this clip, okay, it's a spring-loaded clip, and excuse the terrible angle on the camera, and we're going to snap this in just like so. Okay, so there we go. So that's that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the belt is not twisted, and we're going to take the threaded shaft and we're just going to push it right through this hole here. Okay, so we're going to get it right through that hole. And that's going to be that for now. Okay guys, now on to step 5. So what we're going to do is we have our spring-loaded nut here. Okay, and let's turn this around. Okay guys, so on to step 5. So we have our nut here, okay, and we've got one side with a nut on it and one side that is not, okay, and there is a spring-loaded kind of ring here, okay. So what you want to do is we're going to hand tighten this. Now keep in mind, okay, we've done this. Make sure that the belt is not twisted in any way, and we're just going to finger tight this. Okay, so we're going to put this on. Just going to finger tighten it. Okay, and we're just going to finger tighten it like that. Okay, now we're going to remove this screwdriver here. Okay, remember the screwdriver that we had in there to hold the trolley? So we're going to remove the screwdriver. And then we're going to insert a flathead screwdriver tip into one of these ring nut openings here. Okay, as you can see, there's a little notch there. So we're going to take our screwdriver, and we're going to use a little bit bigger one. And then we're going to take either an adjustable wrench or a, I believe this is 7/16 inch wrench, open end wrench. And what we're going to do is we're going to tighten the spring trolley nut with this wrench about a quarter turn until this spring releases and snaps the nut against the trolley. Okay, so this will set the spring to the optimal tension. Okay, so there we go. We've got it up against the trolley. It's snapped in the spot there. So that is the optimal tension right there. Okay, so as you can see, once we turned it, it snapped. We let the kind of tension bar there kind of go in the spot. So that is the most of step 5. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take our belt cover. We're going to go down the other end. And we're going to put this on the sprocket. So let's go down there. Okay guys, so the final part of step 5 is to put the sprocket cover on there. And there is pretty easy, and there's 3 screw holes and there's 3 screws here. So we're going to put those on. We're going to speed this up a little bit. So guys, that is it for assembly. We have the entire Craftsman AssureLink garage door opener assembled. Okay, we have the belt on. We've got everything ready to go. And now we will move on to installation. So I think we're going to cut the video here. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll do it right into installation. But we will have another video for installation.